Welcome, my warriors, my daywalkers, my creatures of the night, my wanderers, and everybody else in between. Welcome to the #1 podcast on the infinite frequency. I hope you are all well and that life is treating you kind. First of all, I want to say welcome wherever you are around the world. And if you're still in lullaby land, I hope you're having pleasant dreams and that when you wake up fresh and ready to face the day ahead with the sort of energy levels that you require for the day ahead. So first of all, I want to check in. How are you? Are you surviving? Are you getting through the day? Is life a bit more manageable at the moment? Or is it that time of year where you are one of those people that struggle a little bit this time of year? It's a time of year that I'm getting used to for sure. I haven't enjoyed it for the last quite a few years. But as some of you know, and if you're joining me and you're new today, welcome. I was still homeless up until about 2 months ago. I was blessed to have been acquired at an accommodation where I now live with me and my support dog, Marnie Moo. And I'm absolutely blessed. My life is turning around. It's taken years. I've been fighting for this for 5 years, working on myself, looking at myself, and trying to grow each day. I am sorry if I sound a little bit flat today. I've just woken up. It is just about 2 o'clock in the morning. A bit earlier than normal, but then I've got a 10-day group conscience meeting this evening, which I'm looking forward to. And then after that, I am going to prepare myself to go and meet a friend who's come all the way over from the United States, and he's here. So I'm going into London to meet up with him. So that's awesome. And you would think that just fills you with joy. I will admit, if there's part of me that is a bit anxious because of my conditions, and it's a huge journey for me to go all the way from where I am into the city of London, into the unknown. I haven't been in London in quite a few years. Hey ho! So we're looking forward to that. And then. At the moment, I'm a bit tired. Now, I don't mean in the usual sense of the way, and I don't even mean because of my mental well-being. My levels that are a bit tired are my spiritual levels. I've had to work really hard on guarding my own internal levels, if you like, and I've had to take extra precautions to stay where I'm at and maintain the work levels that I'm doing, and I'm able to do these things, and it's because I'm in a strange place at the moment. I'm not quite sure. I know what's happening with me. I know where I'm at. I know that my mental wellness is stable. I know that my home is stable. I even know that this side of my life, my creations, my what do you call it? My production side of me and all of the social media stuff, that's all under control and is balanced. Now, what's interesting is I have had a lot of challenging conversations over the week for varying different reasons. And everyone has always come from a place of, let's say, concern, companionship, and love. But I do find that sometimes there's a lack of understanding. I am now on a journey of self-discovery and a journey of, how do I put it? Finding my place in the world. And in doing so, I'm connecting with all of you, my tribe, and the tribe is growing. And with that, you have to keep your feet firmly on the floor. But it's not about clout, recognition, fame, or money, or any of that for me anymore. Now, I'm not naive in thinking that opportunities and situations aren't going to arise, and I'm going to have to approach each one with caution and seek guidance from people around me. And therein lies the challenging bit. Because if people don't understand the journey you're on, or don't see the same things you see, then it can be challenging to get advice. Now, that might sound like I'm looking for only the advice I want, and that's simply not the case. I take everything on board whenever anybody gives me advice or a suggestion. You know, that's part of being on this journey. So it's just an interesting time, and it can be quite draining when you're having lots of conversations that feel like, or can feel like, they've got a negative sort of tone to it. So I'm going to have to work this morning on myself. I'm going to have to do my normal morning rituals, which I've completed, and after completing this recording and then going to the meeting I will then perform a ritual, and I will sit in silence and meditate for 45 minutes, completely shutting out the outside world and just listening to me, just listening to my internal dialogue, and then in turn listening to the universe. Because the one thing I have found is great comfort in complete silence, as for me, there is no silence at all. When I go into that meditative state, not only does my subconsciousness talk to me, if you like, and the inner dialogue, but I find that the universe talks as well, sends me messages, if you like, visions, whatever you want to call it, and that I find very powerful and rejuvenating. So that's a quick catch up, really. So now the show's going to be a bit shorter today because, as I say, I've got a busy day and I've got lots to do. So I hope you don't mind. I have taken a reflection, and I've taken a bit of it, and I'm going to share it with you. And it's the warrior's reflection, the battle within. So let's begin. A true warrior knows that the loudest battles aren't fought with swords, but they're fought inside the mind. When someone stirs your peace, the weak man blames the world. The strong one looks inward and says, "Where am I off balance?" Disturbance is a signal. It's not an enemy. It's the clash of pride and fear, calling you to sharpen your spirit. The warrior doesn't react. He studies. He asks, "What lesson is Odin handing me through this storm?" When you face conflict, remember, you are the blacksmith and the blade. Anger, ego, and fear are the heart that tempers your metal. Meet them with honesty, humility, and strength, and you'll walk away unbroken, sharper and truer than before. I'll read that one more time for you as well. I'm just going to have a sip of my fruit tea. I've only got a couple left, unfortunately. This morning's is ginger infusion. Gives you a little zest in your step and a lift for the day ahead. So the battle within. A true warrior knows that the loudest battles aren't fought with swords, but inside the mind. When someone stirs your peace, the weak man blames the world. The strong one looks inward and says, "Where am I off balance?" Disturbance is a signal, not an enemy. It's a clash of pride and fear, calling you to sharpen your spirit. The warrior doesn't react, he studies. He asks, "What lesson is Odin handing me through this storm?" When you face conflict, remember, you are the blacksmith and you are the blade. Anger, ego, and fear are the heart that tempers your metal. Meet them with honesty, humility, and strength, and you'll walk away unbroken, sharper and truer than before. So I hope you enjoyed that reflection, and now let's reflect upon the reflection. Let's go down here. Right, so the inner battle. The inner battle is not about fighting others. It's talking about when something is off, pausing, and then trying to look at your own reactions. What was it that caused it? The disturbance is a signal. And it's about, like I say, learning what it was that actually struck a nerve, what it is that actually set you into the reaction that you ended up going on. It's definitely a signal to inquire, what is this trying to teach me? What is the universe, my higher power, or whatever it is you believe in, what is it it's trying to teach me? Because I found that whenever I'm disturbed, there's always a lesson to be learned. And balance over blame. I try now to take a place of peace, because when peace is shaken, I always check my footing before pointing outwards. There is a saying, when I point at anybody else, there are 3 fingers pointing back at me. And so I try to look inwards before entering into blame or looking at the outside world. And more often than not, I find the solution and the answers within myself. And since living this way and learning these simple but powerful techniques, I live a much less chaotic life. And then you might ask, yeah, but if I'm disturbed and it's anger and fear, which it normally is, they reveal what still needs to be healed, or what still needs healing or discipline. What areas do I need to look at? Why is that such a big thing for me? And as a warrior, I study. I don't react anymore. I study. Because observation before action, it keeps power intact. It keeps ego in check. And remember, as I said, we are both blacksmith and the blade. So pain and pressure refine your spirit, but only if you let them. And I have found that storms, not only do they come in different forms, different sizes, and sometimes catch you off guard, but every storm has a lesson. Every challenging conversation, every challenging reaction I face, I always see Odin's wisdom hidden inside the chaos. And I believe it's my job to find it and see where the gift is, or the lessons. Or sometimes it will show you how far you've actually come. And the 3 shields that I use to protect my heart, my warrior's heart, is honesty, humility, and strength. Coming from a place of honesty, always trying to remain from a place of humility, and strength in my conviction, strength in doing what I believe in, and just making sure, if I am honest, I try to stay within those humility boundaries, that the strength comes and I'm able to walk forward with my head held high. And that's not always easy, but it is a choice. I enjoy where I'm at. I enjoy the fact our tribe is growing. We are worldwide, that is a fact. We are also doing incredibly well. And all it is for me is a chance to spread love, compassion, joy, and some wisdom. But the wisdom is not mine. I don't proclaim to be some professor. I don't even proclaim to be super clever. I don't proclaim to be educated, because I'm not. And I'm certainly not affiliated with any organisation whatsoever. I'm a completely independent person who has learned that the importance of sharing our experience, strength and hope, whilst maintaining honesty, integrity, truth, and not being afraid to challenge things when they don't appear to be right. Now, I don't mean challenging things just to make a nuisance. It's all about moving forward and helping people understand where they're at. And only by giving information that was freely given to me. So I know it's a short show. I'm going to leave you with this. And this is the Warrior's Creed for today. When I feel the tremor within, I breathe, I listen, and I learn. The storm outside is nothing compared to the peace I forge within. I'll say that one more time. When I feel the tremor within, I breathe, I listen, and I learn. The storm outside is nothing compared to the peace I forge within. So I hope you've enjoyed the reflection today. It is just a short show this morning. I am actually feeling spiritually lifted. I'm back on. I can feel it coming up now. I feel that everything I've done today has really helped me. I wasn't sure if I was going to jump on the mic before getting ready to go off into London. However, I'm super glad I have, because like I said, that has just given me a lift, because it tells me where I'm at. It tells me that I'm on the right path. I'm smiling now. That's awesome. And what a feeling. Just by turning up, just by not giving in to those thoughts of, no, you don't need to do it now, do it later. Because that can turn into, a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. I could have fallen backwards into a situation with my mental well-being. And I have managed to keep myself out of it, and I can feel myself rising again. And that's the way of the warrior. That's the dragon away. Together we can get through this, because it's only by coming on here and you guys being here and we talk and discuss things, and on my TikTok as well. And it's only by doing that that we get to live and we get to experience life, and we get to see how people get through things and what helps. So I am super, super grateful for every single one of you. I can't believe how much this has just turned my thinking around, my whole day ahead. So I am going to do I'll do a show this evening on my day. I'll let you know how it was, if I had any anxieties, what it was like. But you know what? Thank you so bloody much for being here and being part of my life, because without you guys today, I think I would have fallen backwards, and I'm not. I can now stand strong. I'm going to go into the day ahead super, super charged up and ready to face any challenge that might come my way. So I thank each and every single one of you so much, because that is the power of recovery. That is the power of spirituality, and that is the power of listening to yourself and allowing to work with others. I cannot do this on my own. I've tried living life on my own terms, my way, telling everyone else what to do. It was a terrible show. Now I don't. I just try to look at myself. I try not to attend all the fights I'm invited to, because you don't. Just because someone's shouting and screaming, you don't have to attend the fight. And if you choose to end that conversation because that's not, it's not feeding either one of you any good energy, that's not running away. That's being cautious. That's protecting you and the other person. So for today, I wish you farewell. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. I look forward to being back with you later. As I say, I hope you enjoyed the short show today. I do apologise. It is so short. But I've got a busy schedule ahead today, so I absolutely love you, and I can't wait to be back on later discussing life with you guys. Don't forget this evening, it'll be on Tuesday 9th of December, wherever you are, 9 p.m. in the evening UK time. If you Google it, it'll tell you what time where you are, and we shall push forward, and I will see you on TikTok later. Until then, have a beautiful, beautiful day. I look forward to hearing, and comment, like, share, subscribe, do all the normal things. Follow me. Please follow if you're new. And until next time, I love you. And my day walkers, creature night warriors, wanderers, I genuinely couldn't do this journey without you. And I thank you so much. You have given me strength today. You have given me inspiration. And you have left me with so much energy, and I am revitalized to go into the day ahead. So have a beautiful day. I love you, and I will see you later.